Good evening, girls.
Good
Good
evening,
evening,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Very good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Very good evening. Yes. So only 45 girls are joined. Okay. So what was our topic yesterday? Yesterday's topic?
String, ma'am. String
String.
arrays.
Yes, string array. What is the other name for string array?
Character.
Yes, character arrays. All the time strings are nothing but it deals with only the characters. Okay. So here we were discussing about string functions. If I want to write string functions in my program, I have to include one header file. What is that header file? If I want to use string functions, we were talking about it, right? So like if I want to use main function, I want to include header file iostream or stereo.h. In the similarly, if I want to use string functions like string copy, string concatenation, string reverse, string length, all these things, if I want to use in a program, so what is the header file I have to use? Yesterday I have stopped till there. So what is the header file? No one? String.h, right? Yes, it is string.h or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you have to include the header file string.h, and moreover in dev C++ is it required or not? Once we have to go lab, when we come for lab we have to check there. Okay, in turbo C definitely we have to give, because C and C++ both are mission dependent languages. Okay, now according to the mission they work. Okay, so firstly string, there are totally 6 types of functions are there. 6 types of functions. We could do this with the logic. If I don't want to follow the logic, we could use them in a ready-made format. Then I can opt this string functions. Okay now, if I take any number, if I want to reverse that number using while loop, I could do that. But instead of doing that, I want to do that with the help of string functions. Directly I could use the function string reverse, then automatically it is going to be the number whatever I have given going to be reversed. Do you understand this point?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I could do in both the ways, two ways. So whenever I want to use the without logic, if I want to approach, then I have to go. These are the methods. Everyone could see the screen.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, very good. So here first one is string copy. I am writing only one string I write, and I want to copy the same string to the S2. Means two strings are there. One string is written. I want to whatever I have written for S1, same thing should be copied to S2. So at that time I have to use the function here string copy. Sony, please turn off your video. Sony. Okay, string copy means what? It is going to copy only copy string S2 to into S1. Means what? S2 whatever is written in the S2, it is going to be copied to where? S1. String concatenation means what? Suppose I have written two strings. One is hello, the other one is welcome. S1 is hello, S2 is welcome. I want to merge those two strings. If I want to combine or join those two strings, what is the function we have in strings is string catenation means what? Combining the two strings. Clearly understood? Concatenates means what? Joining. Next, string length means what? If I have given like welcome is my string, I want to calculate how many letters are there in that string. I'll get the output in integer or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, suppose here instead of S1 I have given like welcome. So welcome, what will be the output print of string length of S1 means I'll be getting, it has how many letters are there here? 7 letters are there. String length means all the time string length results in integer output. Okay, now so here it is going to give the answer as 7. Okay, next one is what? Comparison. Doing comparison. Suppose you have taken like a equal to 5, b equal to 3. I could easily say that a is greater than b. But same thing, if when I have taken two strings, the comparison of two strings is not such an easy thing, girls. Okay, now I want to do each and every check. I have to check the each and every number, every letter. So it is not such easy do with the comparison. Comparing to numbers, it is very easy, but same comparison if I want to do with the letters or any words, it is somewhat tough. Okay, now so easily I could proceed with the help of string comparison. String comparison means what? Comparing two strings. Suppose here I have taken hello is one string, welcome is one string. Which string is greater here? Here welcome is greater. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, welcome is greater. Means if I want to do any comparison in the string, like you may get this question, string comparison. For that we need string comparison is the string function. Next string, here what it is? String reverse it is. Okay. String reverse means what? I just give the reverse. Suppose you have given hello as the same string. If I will be reversing, I'll be getting in the reverse order OLLEH. Okay, now so it is written here mistake. String reverse. Next is what? Okay, no, not equal. See, we are going to now we are going to see this. Okay, here this is an example. Following example uses the above mentioned. Whatever the functions we have, I have explained you through program. We are going to see now. So here totally at the declaration part, how many strings I have taken here? How many strings I have taken?
Two, ma'am.
Three strings I have taken, means declaration. I have declared three strings and I have assigned two. Okay, so character string 1, string 2, string 3. I could write this hello in different other, I could write in this manner also, right? Suppose here this is, can I write like this? H comma E comma quote. Can I write in this manner? Is there any wrong if I write like this?
No, ma'am.
No, means what? I could write strings in two ways, like directly giving whenever I want to represent it as like an individual character, all the time individual character should be enclosed in single quote. Or whenever I am writing a whole string, that time it should be enclosed in double quotes. Hello is different from hello right here. Means each and individually I'm writing each and every letter, means then I have to separate it like this, and we have to, means it is a set. Okay, under that set open and close brace we have to write. If I don't feel like writing in this manner, I can easily go with this method, directly writing under double quotes hello as one string. So here I have taken three strings, but I have initialized only two strings. One string is in the string 1 I have hello, in the string 2 what I have? World. Hello world. Now what I have to do means int length I have taken. I have already told you, whenever you want to calculate the length of a string, all the time it results in integer format, right? So here int length means what? Here I have taken first function, what I have taken? String copy st3 comma str1. So whatever the string is written in string 1, it is going to be copied where? It is going to be copied string 3. Now string 3 is also containing a value hello. Okay, so if I give like string copy str3 means here new name first I am giving, wherever I want to be copied that should be given first, followed by the next. Doubt, sometimes you people will be getting doubt. So first we have to give first which one we have to give. So whichever the thing I have to take as a copy, that should be written first. Here string 3 only is taking copy, right? So I have to take string 3 as the first, string 1 say next. So here as I have told you, when we are talking about integer means percentile D, float means percentile F, and character means percentile C. When we are writing string means percentage S we have to include in the print statement, means in the printf statement what I have to include? Percentage S. If I take like instead of, yes Supraja, please mute yourself Supraja. Instead of percentile S, if I take percentage C, so what will be the output? You just think once, I'll tell. So instead of taking percentile C, what I have taken here? Percentile C. C is meant for character, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, it is going to copy only one character because I have given is a character as C, so only it will be printing, only H will be copied here. Even though the string copy means the whole thing will be copied here. So whatever is there in the string 1 being copied to string 3. But during display time, I have given only percentage C means what? Whichever the letter is there at the first location, that only be going to be displayed because I have written here percentile C. Okay, and sometime they'll be giving you questions in this manner also. They'll be giving string copy what directly. You will not look at this percentile C. You'll ignore it. Okay, anyhow, we have copied string 3 to string 1 to string 3. So the output will be hello. But here the hello will display for this particular format, for this particular statement. No, what it is going to be displayed? Only H. Understood everyone? Yes. If I want to display the complete string, what I have to write here then? Complete? Yes? Yes, very good, excellent. Okay, now, so we have to write here percentile S means complete string it is going to be displayed. Yes, next one is what? String cat of str1 comma str2 means what? Whichever the string I am placing at the first, that is going to be located. Suppose here I have taken string 1 comma string 2. I have told you catenation means what? Joining of two strings, like combining or merging, whatever it is, I am going to combine. So here first which string I have taken here? String 1 I have taken. Secondly, what I have taken? String 2. So if I join both the strings, what will be the result?
Hello world.
Hello world. If I want to write this string as like I want the output to be world hello. So how could I change this string concatenation? Do you understand my point? I want the output to be world hello. I am going to concatenate, but I should get that word as first word and hello should be preceded by it. So what I have to give here?
String 2, comma, string
String
Very
2,
good.
string 1.
Yes, string 2, comma, string 1 we have to give. So that is the thing we have to remember. Okay. Next one is word string catenation I am giving. As I have already told you, it is going to be a string. I have to give in a string format. I have to use here percentile S. Okay. So, and you have to remember one thing. Whichever the string is given first, you may get the doubt here. As I have changed here. What I have changed? String 1 to string to have given, right? So whichever the string is placed, it is going to be joined. In the C here, I am going to add for string 1. For string 1, I am adding string 2. So at the output statement, you have to give string 1 only. Suppose here you are adding for string 2. If you are adding string 1 means what you have to give at the display statement?
String 2.
Very good. Do you understand now? Everyone? Yes, clear? Next, what I have to do? Mokshit, come. Next, what I have to calculate? Length I have to calculate. If I want to calculate length means what is the function we have to take? String length. What is the function?
String length.
String length function we have to use. Okay, na? So here printf string length I have told you. Oi. So string length what I have to do? It is an integer. Output results in integer. So I have to give here percentage %d. So percentage %d, comma, I have stored its output where I have stored under length variable I have taken here. For that I have stored its result. So I have to give length as a printing variable. Clear everyone this? Is there any doubt for this program? Done? Yes, everyone understood? Okay. Okay, this is your output. Okay. So hello world. So string is 10. 10 means what? It is going to combine these two things, na? So now under string 1, Nana. So under string 1, what do we have? I have hello. I have concatenated here. So after concatenation under the string 1, I am having hello world. If I count this word, how many letters are there? 10. So the length will be 10. Do you understand? Everyone understood this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. So now we'll proceed to next type of data type. Till now we have discussed different data types, like data types are of three types, girls, again. So one are primitive data types, next one is derived data types, the other thing is user defined data types. When I'm talking about primitive data types, all the time they are mission dependent. We cannot do anything. Their length, everything is fixed. I cannot make. Suppose if I take int means what? 2 bytes. Short it means 4, long it means 8, double means 4, like that we'll be talking. Float means 4, character means 1, means what? They are already fixed. They are according to the mission they work, and that is why they are called primitive data types. Coming for the next, derived data types means what? Derived data types are arrays. Arrays means what? Here we are taking both the combination of user defined plus mission type. Okay, now next one is user defined data types, means here user can define according to himself how much memory he wants to allocate in the how much space he wants to allocate in the memory. Accordingly he could reserve space. So here it is the you under user defined data type we have three things: structures, next one is unions, the other is enumerated data types. Three things are there. Okay, so here whenever I am asking about an array, how could you define array? An array is a collection of homogeneous data elements. I have told you yesterday, BSc 1 of 50 means what? 50 elements I am taking of same variable name of same data type, right? 50 students, they belong to one particular data type. Isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry for the interruption, girls. Okay, so array I could define it as a collection of homogeneous elements. One single element, same data type with the same name, I am going to store it the sequentially. But whenever I am talking about structure is a quite opposite to the arrays. So structure, how could I define? Structure is which type of data type it is? It is an user defined data type which allows us to collection of different data types. Array is a homogeneous, array means similar data types, similar collection of similar data types. When I am talking about structure, it is a collection of what? Different data
Yes.
types. Okay, now whatever the element I place in the structure, that is called a member. Okay, now what they are called? Members or data members. Not only members, I could call them data members also. Okay, so it is like on a structure, it's like a template, means what? Already whatever I want to give, it's like one structure we have to follow. As I have told you, a plus b whole square means what? A square plus b square plus 2ab. Those are the principles. In the similarly, here we are using for structure, the syntax is like that. Struct we have to give. Whenever we are talking about structure, struct is a keyword. So if you want to use in your program structure concept, structure as a data type, what is the keyboard you have to opt here? Struct keyboard you have to give. What you have to give? Struct keyboard you have to give. Yes. After that, structure name means, suppose if you are writing a program about an employee, so relevantly we have to give the names. There is nothing wrong if you give any other name, but all the time we prefer to give the relevant name. Suppose if if I am writing a program about an employee, I give the name of an employee for the structure name. Got it here? And under this, it is going to be enclosed with a open brace and close brace. And one more thing here you have to remember, structure I could write either in the main function or above the main function. Up to now, whatever the variables, whatever the data types I have taken, I was declaring in the main function. Did you notice all those things?
Yes,
Int
ma'am.
main, after that only I started writing. But whenever I am talking about structure as a user defined data type, here I could use structure is within the main function or above the main function. Anyways, I will be right. I could write in any manner. That is the flexibility it has. Okay, so structure name, and here data type I have already told you. Structure is a collection of different data types. Here I could take first int, I have take float, I can take character, I can take combination, whatever the data type I need. Accordingly I could proceed when I am using structure concept. Is there any doubt here?
No, ma'am.
No. After completing this structure, I am going to terminate it with a semicolon. That is the syntax you have to follow. There is no such why, ma'am, why we have to remember means when they are developing software means it's like built-in data type. Okay, now so here structure I have to enclose terminate it with by a semicolon. Clearly understood this? We will have one program here. So here I told you struct what is the I'm writing a program about an employee. I have given here employee and I have already told you when you are naming any variable name or any structure name or any function name, same rules are applicable. A variable name or structure name it should never start with an integer or number or any special character. Is do you understand this point? It should all the time starts with the capital letter or small letter, but it should be an alphabet. Yes. Here if I want to write like I'm writing a program for 100 employees, I could mention like this employee 1, employee 2. There is nothing wrong here. After the first letter should be an alphabet. Do you understand this? Yes. Now here under structure as usual first struct I have given as a keyword employee and that this is the structure. I have to create one open brace and close brace. So I am giving for an employee we had ID, right? For an employee, each and employee they'll be holding an ID. So ID all the time will be in an integer. So int ID have taken. Next what? Char name. So name all the time it will be starting with only one single letter. Name all the time it holds some group of letters, right? Group of letters means what I could give here? I could give it as a character array. Yes? Yes, why only if you are responding? You are feeling bored, girls?
No, ma'am.
No, you have to. Okay. So here all the time why I'm taking here char means what means character name means if I take simply name. I'm not giving here character name I have taken. So here you will not get any error. So you will not get any errors successfully. You can execute your program. But whenever you are giving your name during input, it will be taking only one alphabet. What it will allow? Only one alphabet because I have given char name. It is not an array here. If I want to take like set of characters like I want to include my name only single letter, no, it is followed by many letters. So I have to give here name as an array. Do you understand now? Yes. Next I am taking float salary. Okay, now 1.5k, 2.5k something. So here I am taking float as salary. Means what you have to conclude here. It is opposite to arrays. Whenever I am talking about an array, here it is a collection of similar data types. Int BSc of 50 means only BSc students of integer data type. But whenever I am talking about structure, it is a combination of different types of characters. Here I could say integer it is allowing, character it is allowing, float it is allowing. If you want to write few more, it will allow. Okay, I have finished here structure declaration followed by semicolon. This is the thing. Okay. Now I feel like writing a program. See, once here how it is going to be declared in the memory, that is more important, girls. All the time talking about memory, how the elements are going to be stored in the memory, how much space they are going to allocate, that plays a key role. Okay, so here I have taken like I have given what are the elements I have taken int id, character name, float salary. Int id how many bytes it will occupy in the memory? 4 bytes depends on, right? So here what I am taking, so int it is taking 4 bytes from 0 to from 1000 to 4. Okay, for your understanding. Once I have given here as what character, what I have given, you don't consider this. Fine, rest. Okay, you come here, I'll tell. Generally, in the memory, integer how many bytes it is occupying, girls? Depending upon its mission, in Dev it is going to occupy 4 bytes. In Turbos it is occupying 2 bytes. All the time you have to think that it is a mission dependent. But for your understanding, we will assume that int occupies 2 bytes in the memory. Integer how many bytes it is occupying?
2 bytes.
2 bytes. Okay, 2 bytes. I'm just writing B. Bytes means B. I'm capital B. I'm writing plus. Character, how many characters? For character, how many bytes we are going to allocate? 1?
1
byte. 1 byte. Here 1 byte, how many elements are there for this character? 50. So means what? 50 locations it is going to take. 50 into 1 is 50, right? Are you getting?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, 50.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, 50B
Yes,
plus float. If I am writing, float will occupy according to turbo C 4 bytes it's going to occupy. So 4 means what? 4 totally 4 bytes. Okay, if I total up this, sum of this means what will be the output? Means output not. What is the result here? 2 plus 50 is 52.
57.
52 plus 4 is 56. Totally for this particular declaration, it is going to allocate 56 bytes of memory. Okay, means what? How it is going to be allocated means we may get this down because adding up of whatever the variables are given, their data types, how much size it is occupying, totally I have to sum up their size. Then accordingly, what I get the sum, that sum will be declared in the memory. Clear? 56 bytes. Means, are you understood, girls?
Yes, ma'am.
56 bytes for all the type. 56 I'm getting for integer also it is giving, even the integer holds only 2 bytes. It will be giving whichever after doing up sum for each and every data type. It is going to allocate 56 bytes for integer, 56 bytes for character, 56 bytes for float, 56 bytes. Means what? Here it is going to allocate more memory. Even though it is an advantageous factor that it is going to collect all the data types together, but during allocation somewhere it is going to be in a limitation point. Okay, so here, do you understand everyone? After doing the sum, how much I am getting, that is going to be allocated for each and every data type. For int, how many bytes accordingly? 56 character, 56 for float also 56. Okay.
56.
Yes, we will see one program here so that you'll be understanding it very clearly. So here, yes, here is a program. So what is the program here? As usual, we include the header file followed by, here I have written directly after header file, I have written struct as a, I have declared the struct. Here I am talking about a student. So when I am talking about a student, I will be giving the relevant name struct student. Okay, for student, what are the properties? What attributes can I take for a student? For a student, obviously we have name, age, what branch, whether he belongs to life sciences or physical science or arts, whatever it is, and character, gender, whether male or female. Okay, these are the things for a student we are going to hold. And here you have to, by looking at this, where the structure is written here, it is above the main function. What it is written, where it is written here? It is
Above
written
the main function.
above the main function. Means what here? When it is written above the main function, I have to make here, see, this is the separate file. This is the separate thing, and whenever I start from the main, this is separate. Okay, this is one separate because nowhere it is connected to, struct is nowhere connected to main function. If it is not connected to main function, how many lines of programs if I write? Execution begins from main function. Do you understand this point? నేను ఎన్ని నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ లైన్స్ రాసినా కానీ ఎగ్జిక్యూషన్ ఎక్కడి నుంచి స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది? మెయిన్ ఫంక్షన్ నుంచి స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది. ఈ మెయిన్ ఫంక్షన్ లో ఇక్కడ స్ట్రక్ట్ రాశాను నేను, క్యారెక్టర్, ఇంట్, క్యార్, బ్రాంచ్, ఇవన్నీ నేను తీసుకున్నా. హియర్ దేర్ ఈస్ నో కనెక్షన్ ప్రొవైడెడ్ బిట్వీన్ ద స్ట్రక్ట్ అండ్ హియర్ ఇంట్ మెయిన్. So I want to make a connection between these two. If I make a connection between these two, then only I could access these variables inside the main function. Do you understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So how could I access this? If I will not make any connection, there is no meaning. If you people write an exam, after writing exam, if you don't write your hall ticket number, your paper gets valid.
No, ma'am.
No, even though you have written everything, but you didn't even leave the choice, or you have written everything, but you forgot to write your hall ticket. Will that paper get valid? No. Similarly, here I have written struct. I have taken 4 data types, like 4 variables I have taken of different types, but I did not make any connection between this struct and main, means there is no meaning in this. Okay, so how I have to make a connection means there are 2 ways are there. Suppose here I can take here whichever the variables, If I give S1, whatever it is, variable means what I want to access means I have to declare some variable here. Okay, so first I'll draw like this. So I am taking struct. I have to call them again. Okay, and I have to call them. I am calling in the main function struct student S1. S1 means you can keep not only S1 అని కాదు, student S letter ఉంది కాబట్టి we are all the time habituated writing S1 employee means even like that we write. If you write anything, nothing matters. No wrong. Nothing goes wrong here. Instead of S1, I could write something student STU I can take. Okay. Do you understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, we can take anything. Okay, so I have taken here S1 because the further program I have taken S1 only. So I have taken struct student S1. So once I have taken, I have created an object. With the help of an object only I could access. Means here that object is nothing but your hall ticket number. Okay, so if I want to access them, if they want to correct our paper, we have to mention the hall ticket number. Here the hall ticket number is nothing but the object, whatever the variable we have created here with the help of student. Got it clear, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, with the help of this, now I am going to access all these things whichever I have written in the struct which is above the main function. I want to call age. How could I call S1 dot age is equal to 18? I could declare like this. Okay, no, ila the పైన ఇచ్చిన దాన్ని ఇక్కడ కాల్ చేసుకొని S1 dot age is equal to 18 means what? For the age it is going to accept 18. Okay. Actually, I did not declare any variables in the main function, have declared variables under struct, but I am just connecting this struct into the main. Clearly understood by everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now what I am doing? String copy S1 dot name, whatever I am giving, I told you. So this name I could copy Sai, here I am giving. So what will happen for the name? It is going to copy as Sai. Okay. Yes, printf name of the student means what? Name of the student, as I have told you just now, it is percentile. Yes, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, percentile is. If I want to access this name where it is S1 dot name, if I give name means it will be showing an error because it is not a main functions variable. It is a struct variable. So I have to use structure variables all the time with the structure object. Whatever the object created for the structure, ఆ హెల్ప్ తోటే నేను డైరెక్ట్ గా నేమ్ అని ఇచ్చారనుకోండి, అన్డిఫైన్డ్ సింబల్ నేమ్ వస్తుంది. బికాస్ ఇది మెయిన్ లో రాసిన వేరియబుల్ కాదు కదా, సో ఇట్ ఈస్ రిటర్న్ in the struct. So I have to give S1 dot name, then only it will be accepting. Do you understand this? Same thing. Age of the student, what I have given here, 18 I have given. So S1 dot age I have to give. Whatever here I have given, same thing should be given. Here I have given small s means small s, capital S means capital S. Accordingly, what I declared here, that should be written here. Clear, everyone? Return
Yes,
0. So this is one way of creating structure variables. If you feel like you don't want to create like here direct ga em chestarante, when you are creating in the main function, so that time you have to give struct student S1. ఎందుకు మెయిన్ ఫంక్షన్ లో ఇచ్చేటప్పుడు ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ని ఇలా S1 ని క్రియేట్ చేయాలి అంటే యూ హ్యావ్ టు టేక్ విచ్ స్ట్రక్చర్, బికాస్ ఇన్ ఏ ప్రోగ్రామ్ దెర్ విల్ బి మోర్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ స్ట్రక్చర్స్ ఆల్సో వీ కుడ్ రైట్. That time I have to give the name of the structure. Got it? So I am giving struct student S1 I have given here. If I don't want to give here, I feel like I don't like to give here. Directly I can give here. Whenever you are creating an object, before that semicolon, directly you can take S1. Okay, na two ways. There is nothing wrong here. I could use like this also. Okay, ikkada comments pettanu ante these lines are not going to be executed. So this is the other way of declaring an object, structure object. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Same thing, girls. We placements are like, madam will conduct placements, right? If you are writing in our college, there is no what I mean to say is there is no ID card required because you people belong to our college. But the same student, if you are going to write same interview in the other college, you have to take your ID card, right? ID card, which college, whatever the things related. Here similarly, if I am writing, you people think that you are writing in our college, just your number name is enough. Directly S1. Again, need not to mention your college name. But if you are writing in the other college means what? It is local here. But the same variables, if I want to access in the structure, then I have to give struct, student name and S1. Do you understand the difference here?
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone? Yes, hopefully understood by everyone. So will you write any program with this? Will you try? Same thing, you just try girls. I'll tell you. Write a program of student variables. You have to take height, weight, age like this. Will you try? Will you try or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Do it. We will see. Okay, now you please do it. After that, we will continue with the next topic. Only 5 minutes. Try to do. Yes, done, girls. How many of you finished? Priyanka, roll number 71. Did you finish? Yes? Yes, you are able to write a program, right? Is there any doubt in writing? అందరు రాయగలుగుతున్నారు కదా? What is the structure name you have taken? Yes? Supraja?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you finish?
No, ma'am.
No? Okay, fine. అర్థమైంది కదా?
Yes, ma'am.
Then do. Try to write on your own, girls. First, you have to write the structure. I told you can write with the main function or above the main function. Okay. Mostly it is a good practice to write the structure above the main function. Okay. If you are done with this, we will proceed next topic, structure using arrays. You can drop a message in the chat box. Done. Once it is done, you can drop here so that I can proceed to the next topic. Okay, shall I start next? Sanidhi, finished? Sanidhi?
No, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Rajeshri? Yes, those who have finished, you could later, you can send that image in the WhatsApp also, in the corpus encoding. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. Everyone write on your own, girls. Do not try to copy from anyone. Okay? No one is going to judge you. Your self-judgment is more important. Okay? Next one is what structure using arrays. Suppose here I have created a an employee. So I have created for an employee what is the ID, what is salary, and what are the what I mean to say is what is his name. I have taken, but the same properties means with one employee, for any employee commonly we have ID and they what is the name and what is the salary, everything will be of same properties, right? Anni okate laga unnappudu all the time I cannot take for each employee, employee 1, employee 2, employee 3, employee 4, employee 5, if I want to maintain hundreds employees data holding all these properties, then it is a hectic thing. I have to declare if I want to maintain 100 employees means all the time I cannot give like struct employee 1, struct employee 2, struct employee 3, same characteristics means what? Same attributes means each and every employee have common things. What is the name of an employee and what is his ID, his or her ID. Next, what is the salary? All are the common features for every employee, right? So instead of writing separately for each and every employee, I could mention them as an array. Do you understand this? ప్రతి ఒక్క ఎంప్లాయీ గురించి నేను సేమ్ ప్రతి ఒక్క ఎంప్లాయీకి ఏముంటది, నేమ్ ఉంటది, ఏజ్ ఉంటది అండ్ మోర్ ఓవర్ నేమ్ ఏజ్ ఈస్ ఆల్సో ఏజ్ ఉంటది అండ్ మోర్ ఓవర్ సాలరీ ఎంత అండ్ వాట్ ఈస్ దిస్ ఐడి అన్ని కామన్ గా ఉన్నప్పుడు నేను 50 ఎంప్లాయీస్ కి నేను ఒకటే ప్రోగ్రామ్ రాయాలి, ఐ వాంట్ మెయింటైన్ అంటే అప్పుడు నేను ఇలా ప్రతిసారి ఎంప్లాయీ 1, ఎంప్లాయీ 2, ఎంప్లాయీ 3, ఎంప్లాయీ 4 ఇస్తూ ఉంటే అవర్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఏమైతుంది, లెంతీగా మారిపోతుంది. ఆల్ ద టైమ్ ఐ వాంట్ టు రైట్ less number of codes. Linings program రాసేటప్పుడు try to write minimum number of lines. As I have told you today in class, minimum spanning tree means try to reduce the distance. In the similarly here what we have to do, we have to reduce the length of the program. All the time we should keep in mind that whenever we are writing a program, optimizing program we have to write. So here instead of declaring, I could declare here struct as the structure name. I am writing about an employee. I have taken employee as my structure name and here I have created one variable of employee 5. Do you understand this, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
I have taken struct employee and character e name of 10 means I have told you if you take single e name means only one character will be allowed. If you want your name to be written in complete words, then you have to write character e name of an array type. This is like above declaration, single chain made to the existing thing. Nothing I did. previously what I have taken strict employee, and this is an object. Here I have created an array object. Means what? Like, if I write normal program, sorry. So this is the thing. Struct employee e means what? Only one employee's data. All the time I can take e dot e name, e dot salary. But I want to maintain for how many employees? If I want to maintain for 100 employees, I could give like this. How many employees are needed? How many employees data I have to fed into the computer? Accordingly, I have to give it size. Clear? Once the size is given, 100 locations are going to be allocated in the memory. As I have told you yesterday, what I told, whenever an array word is used in a program, whenever an array subscript is used in program, compulsory, mandatorily, we have to use the looping concepts. Have I told it yesterday or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. ఎప్పుడైతే మనం అర్రే కాన్సెప్ట్ అనేది ప్రోగ్రామ్ లో యూజ్ చేసాము అంటే that at that time I have to use looping, and for is a good, all the time we are very much habituated using for loop. So I have written here for loop. For loop, why we are using looping here means in the loop it is going to arrays. Means what? Arrays elements are going to be stored sequentially. First element 0th location lo unte, second element will be first location, third element third location, fourth, like that sequentially those are going to be stored. Okay, so I could, with the help of looping లో కూడా ఏమైతుంది, ఫస్ట్ 0th నుంచి వెళ్తుంది, మళ్ళీ 1 లోకి వెళ్తుంది, 2 లోకి వెళ్తుంది. లోపింగ్ లో కూడా ఏమైతుంది, even though it is doing repetition task, but it will be allowing to trace through sequential manner. That is why all the time I prefer to take what? Looping when we are using arrays. Okay, so I have declared the size as 100, but I am only present 3 are there. నేను array size ఎంత ఇచ్చాను, 100 ఇచ్చాను, but నేను ఎంతమంది ఎంప్లాయీస్? ఓన్లీ 3. సపోజ్ మేము enroll course, I ask you people to enroll the course. You people only, there are many number of seats, but only few people opted in enrolling. So only I have told you to enroll 150 students, means only 100 students are enrolled. Means what? The 50 locations are going to be vacant. Do you understand this point? There is no such rule that I have declared size as 100, I have to fill all the 100. No rule like so. But here I have taken 100 at the site. I am going to fill how many elements here? Only 3 members data I am taking. If you want 100 also, you can take 100. Is there anything wrong here? No, na? Say yes or no. Okay, girls. So here I am taking first, like, once the size is given, how many number of locations are going to be allocated in the memory? The table here I am just giving. So like this, suppose here from 0, the first thing means what? 0. What is the, how it is going to take? EMP of 0 to till where it goes?
N minus 1.
N minus 1 means what? Last will be
99.
Very good. EMP of 99. Under this, how many I am going to locate? Suppose if I am given only 10, means what? Till 10 it is going to be occupied. The rest are going to be wasted. That is the thing I have talked, I thought about in yesterday's class. Means once the size is fixed, I cannot make any changes in the array. It is static in nature. So for I equal to 0, I less than 10 means condition has gone true. So it will ask first employees, what is the name of an employee? And okay, na, this is an integer variable, like, this is the struct variable. I told you employee I dot e name. Mundu raskuna problem lo s1 dot name we have written, as this is an array type. I have to give like this. Okay, small change made to the existing program. Do you have any doubt in this?
No, ma'am.
No. I am taken here. I means what? I value is 0, means first location is going to be stored first value. Okay. After that, once it is incremented, I value becomes now 1. Under the second location, the next employee's details will be stored. Like that sequentially, how many size I have taken here? 10 I have taken. 10 employees information is going to be stored in the array. Okay. Clear everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
During execution time also, like during reading, మనము ఇచ్చేటప్పుడు మనకు array కావాలి. Once I read the data, for displaying also I want to display them sequentially, one after the other, one after the other. Then also I need to use for loop here. Okay, For printf, when we are displaying, only printf statement is needed. But when we are reading data through keyboard ద్వారా enter any salary means మన keyboard ద్వారా ఇస్తున్నాం కదా, అప్పుడు we have to take printf and scanf, as I have told you at the beginning. Do you have any doubt here? No, right?
No, ma'am.
Yes, hopefully understood by everyone. And here next is unions. Unions are same like structures only. Only the difference, what is the difference means, in the unions, here instead of struct, what is the keyword I am going to be replaced? Just స్ట్రక్చర్స్ యూనియన్ సేమ్ ఉంటది, ఒక్క మెమరీ పర్ చిన్న డిఫరెన్స్. యూనియన్ ప్లేస్ లో ఏం రాస్తున్నాం, ఇక్కడ స్ట్రక్చర్ ప్లేస్ లో వాట్ ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు రీప్లేస్? యూనియన్. Union name, and it is also a collection of different data types. Okay, and whatever the rules I have followed for structure, same rules are applicable for union, but only the small change means here what I could say, I told you here what is the size, int is 2, float is 4, character is 20. So among this, which is occupying more space? Highest name undi ikkada character undi. Okay na? So whichever the data type is given is taking more memory, that is going to be given size for all the thing. అర్థమవుతుంది? అక్కడ ఏం చేసేవాళ్ళం మనము స్ట్రక్చర్ లో ఇంట్ తీసుకున్నది, ఇంట్ ప్లస్ ఫ్లోట్ ప్లస్ క్యారెక్టర్ సైజ్ ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు సమ్ అప్, అండ్ అట్ లాస్ట్ వాట్ ఎవర్ ద సైజ్ ఐ గాట్, దట్ మెమరీ is going to give for each and every data type. ఓకేనా? 56 వస్తే 56 ఇంటిజర్ కి ఇచ్చాము, ఫ్లోట్ కి 56 ఇచ్చాము, క్యారెక్టర్ స్ట్రింగ్ కి కూడా 56 ఇచ్చాము. బట్ ద సేమ్ థింగ్ యూనియన్స్ లో ఏం చేస్తుందంటే, ఇన్ ద డిక్లరేషన్ ఇట్ జస్ట్ scans which is the data type occupying more space in the memory. So that data type size will be allocated for each and every variable. Okay na? ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ 20 ఇచ్చిందాం అనుకో, so you think that here I have taken character as, you think that character ఇది కాకుండా నేను just character string ఇచ్చాను. సో ఫస్ట్ int ఏమో 2 bytes, ఫ్లోట్ ఏమో 4 bytes, క్యారెక్టర్ ఏమో 1 byte తీసుకుంటుంది. సో ఇక్కడ హైయెస్ట్ ఏముంది? ఫ్లోట్ ఉంది. సో ఫ్లోట్ ఉంది కాబట్టి ఫ్లోట్ ఎన్ని బైట్స్? 4 bytes. 4 bytes అంటే ఇంటికి ఏమి ఇస్తుంది? 4 bytes. ఇదే మన స్ట్రక్చర్ లో ఏం చేసే వాళ్ళం మనము? స్ట్రక్చర్ అయితే ఇఫ్ ఐఎమ్ టాకింగ్ అబౌట్ స్ట్రక్చర్, సో ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు డూ 2 plus 4 plus next what is 1. 2 plus 4 plus 1 is how much? 7. Okay, this structure, this is the indication for structure. Okay, స్ట్రక్చర్ కి ఇలా యూజ్ చేస్తాము. But the same thing when I'm talking about union, so here whichever the data type is holding the highest size means more space, means float is the more space it is going to occupy. ఏదైతే 4 వచ్చిందో ప్రతి ఒక్క డేటా టైప్ కి స్ట్రక్చర్ లో అయితే 7 ఇంటికి ఇస్తాను, ఫ్లోట్ కి 7 ఇస్తాను, క్యారెక్టర్ స్ట్రింగ్ ఇస్తారు. కానీ ఇంటిజర్ వేరియబుల్ కి 2 bytes అయితే సరిపోతుంది మనకి. కానీ ఇక్కడ అడిషనల్లీ హౌ మచ్ స్పేస్ వీఆర్ గివింగ్? అడిషనల్లీ 5 spaces వీఆర్ గివింగ్, 5 more bytes extra additionally వీఆర్ గివింగ్. ఫ్లోట్ కూడా 4 అయితే సరిపోతుంది, అడిషనల్లీ 3 ఐఎమ్ గివింగ్. Character 1 is required, but I am given 7. More memory is wasted when I am talking about structures. But unions, whichever the data type is occupying the highest ఉంటే 4 ఇస్తున్నాం. 4 ఇచ్చినప్పుడు ఏమైతుంది? ఇక్కడ కంటే ఇక్కడ మనకి ఏమైతుంది? ఇక్కడ 21, totally 21 bytes are going to be waste. 21 bytes are going to be consumed by the structure. But here 4 3s are 12 bytes. 21 ki 12 ki, what is the difference? Which is occupying more space in the memory? అర్థమైందా ఈ పాయింట్? మోర్ స్పేస్ ఏది తీసుకుంటుంది? స్ట్రక్చర్స్ తీసుకుంటుంది. సో కాబట్టి మెమరీ దాంట్లో ప్రాబ్లం ఉంది కాబట్టి యూనియన్స్ ఏంటి? హైయెస్ట్ తీసుకోండి, ఓన్లీ 4 అంటే 4 ప్రతి దానికి 4 ఇస్తుంది. ఏదైతే హైయెస్ట్ ఉంటుందో దాంతో ప్రతి ఒక్క దానికి డిస్ట్రిబ్యూట్ చేస్తుంది. సో ఇక్కడ ఓన్లీ 12 bytes ని మీన్స్ I could reduce the memory here. ఎక్కువ మెమరీ వేస్ట్ కాకుండా యూనియన్ కాన్సెప్ట్ యూజ్ చేస్తున్నాం. దట్ ఈస్ ద ఓన్లీ డిఫరెన్స్ బిట్వీన్ ద యూనియన్ అండ్ structures. Any doubt of today's class?
No, ma'am.
Everyone understood this clearly?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, if no doubts, tomorrow I'll be, as I have told you, Saturdays we'll be having online exams, girl. Okay, I'll be sending you the link at the same time, 6 to 7 you have to solve it. If you have any doubts regarding it, so we are going to solve those in the Monday's class. Okay, yes?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, attendance link is shared by ma'am, I think so. Yes, you can fill it. No. ఇంకా ఇచ్చింది మేడం ఇచ్చింది, యూ కెన్ ఫిల్ దట్. ఓకే, నో డౌట్స్ రైట్. శ్రీవాణి భయపడకు శ్రీవాణి, డార్క్ రూమ్ లో. యా, ఐ విల్ సెండ్ యూ రిచిత, డోంట్ వరీ అబౌట్ ద నోట్స్, డెఫినెట్లీ ఐ విల్ గివ్ యూ.
అయ్యో మ్యామ్ చూసుకోలే మ్యామ్, కెమెరా ఆన్.
ఓకే, no problem. Richita, I'll be giving you the notes, don't worry. At the end of the class, definitely I'll give notes. Okay, very good. If no dots, you can leave the class, girls. Thank you. Happy weekend.
థ్యాంక్ యూ మ్యామ్.
Yeah. ప్రభా ఉన్నావా? Ramya, do not worry about attendance, okay? You attended the class. I have a screenshot of it. If you don't get attendance link, don't worry. Okay?
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Okay, Ramya.